Hi y'all, it's Neva from Manic Mama Musings, and we had the twins' birthday dinner at Thai City, and so I'm gonna put a good review on Facebook for it because let me tell you. So I called there today because yes, they're closed on Mondays because I was gonna call way ahead, well at least a couple days ahead, but they were closed on Mondays and they're closed on Sundays, so I couldn't have called Sunday either. Drinking Diet Pepsi because, well, I'm probably still not gonna be awake to kick it with the girls tonight. But I'm trying to caffeinate. So, um, I called it today. They open at 11, and I think by the time I had got what I needed, by the time I got to call, it was 12. And I was like, there's gonna be a group of us, 15 of us, today today at 4:30. Do I need to reserve? And she goes, well, yes, ma'am, because that's all the tables we have. So I thought, well, I've been in there. So it seemed like there was more than tables is what they have. They do have booths. So when like we were the only people in the restaurant, but so we had they had it all lined up for us when we got there. We didn't have to wait. They had to wait on us because some of us were running a little late. I was there a little bit early. They had the tables set up. The waitress was, that's a lot of people all at one time. Very patient, very kind. Um, a lot of times they just want to the waitress wants to just put it all on one bill, and then you have to go up to the register and sort it out at the register. She didn't do that. She took all of our individual orders, which was, I thought, wonderful. She's very nice, and I mean, we were nice to her and stuff, but it does get frustrating. My daughter has been a waitress, and I've seen how some of the customers treat her, and so I always try to be. And so I did go out of my way to tell her. We gave her a pretty big tip. LJ and I, just the two of us did, and everybody else tipped, but we gave her a pretty good tip. But I also went out of my way to tell her um, that we thanked her for doing such a great job. And I'm gonna put I should have asked her name, but I am gonna put a good review of the restaurant. Some people really love their food, some people didn't like it, but as far as the service part of it, it was excellent, and I liked my food. So, um, LJ said his was, I can't remember. I think it was his rice. He said that didn't have any flavor, and he had gotten the fried rice, so he was kind of surprised that it didn't have flavor. My sister couldn't go by my younger sister because she is very picky about. She doesn't like cabbage. She doesn't like soy sauce. She doesn't like sauce. I don't know. It was a whole thing. She finally got some of the sweet and sour chicken, because the sauce is on the side. She got the chicken, and then she got some steamed rice. I was like, the twins picked the restaurant. I was like, I'm sorry. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. But we had a very good time. Both my sisters made it. Um, my sister Becky, her daughter Paige, and her husband, and the oldest one was with his dad, but the little one that we went to the birthday party for, she was there, and she sat by us in her high chair, and that was just too fun because I don't have little ones, and so that's like fun to me. Um, let's see. So they came, and then my younger sister's youngest, who's 16, she was there with them. And then my other sister, her oldest daughter, she has two daughters. Well, she had three, and but the oldest one came with one of her kids because Corbin is older. He's 8 now, I think. Oh my goodness, is he really that old? But the other two, like Casey, has trouble with change. He doesn't like to be in. He has a problem with restaurants and things like that. He has problems with, and he's 3, and so he stayed home with the dad, and then the baby is just 4 or 5, 6 months old, something like that, and Judah, he stayed home, and so the husband and the two younger ones stayed home. Corbin and Kirby came, and that was fun. I was glad to see my family, and we talked about Thanksgiving because we're going to Becky's daughter's house and having dinner, having Thanksgiving dinner with them. Donna and them won't make it, but we may do like a real early Christmas on December 11th, and I'm hoping some of Donna's family can make it. Donna's daughter Sarah couldn't come because her older one, who's 3, had RSV, just got better, and now the baby is getting over, like, just got out of the hospital from RSV, so they didn't get to come. It's totally understandable, and I'm just hoping that they all get well. This is a yucky time of year. My twins had RSV, and it's scary. And so I'm just glad that Lorelai's out of the hospital and that they're all okay. So I'm kind of manic, can y'all tell? Because I've been running since this morning, and I've got to get up not early in the morning, but I got to get up and around and not be too scary looking, because Cindy from Pups and Crochet's daughter is going that way, and so I'm gonna send a gift to Cindy because I'm a cheapie, and postage is ridiculous, and she I just, a couple things that made me think of her that I had, and so yeah, so I'm gonna send that since she's already going that way. I don't know which way Illinois is from me right now where I'm at, but I'm just gonna point that way since she's going that way. Yeah. So yeah. And then I don't know if I told you this, I had coffee with Lisa. Well, not coffee, I had a chai tea, but at Starbucks. And then she's talking about going to New Jersey, which would be wonderful, except for I probably couldn't meet up with everybody. But it's got to do with her son and daughter-in-law, and I don't know all that either, but I may be on the road next week for a little while. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But so the birthday party was wonderful. I will have pictures of their cakes. Yes, we put the 2 and the 1 candles on there, and one of them broke. They even let us take the cakes in, which I thought was really great. And we sang happy birthday. My oldest daughter made the cake. She made a coconut cake for Rosario, which she thought it was too moist, but I thought it was really good. And it was kind of like a tres leches cake. If you know what that is, you know what I'm talking about. It was delicious. She made them from scratch. Well, and then the eclair dessert. That's Elizabeth's favorite. She always wants that. So, but we did that. We sang him happy birthday. I so want to put singing happy birthday to them in the video, but if they ever found out, they'd never forgive me, so I won't. I might have a few pictures. I'll have pictures of the cake, and then there will be pictures of everybody but them and my sister, because my sister Becky refuses to have her pictures on Facebook or Instagram, and the twins don't want it. So but the pictures, I have a few pictures of others, and my great niece, I don't put her in my video at all, because she's a child, or my great nephew, but there is a few pictures of my great niece. So if you're on my Instagram, or my Facebook, you will get to see those, pictures, because I will post them there. I had a very good day today. I was feeling worn out, and I still kind of am. I know I don't seem that way, but I feel that way. My niece Melody came to the house for a little while, and then now Rayanna and the twins are taking her home, because, they live out of town. Kiyoshi, seriously, how did you get that? Well, if it keeps him off of here. She's on her way home, and then we'll see them Wednesday, and then we'll see him Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, isn't it? LJ's off tomorrow. Not off for Thanksgiving, but he is off tomorrow, and he's going to meet up with a friend that lives out of town that's in town to see his mom. He's going to meet up with him and a few of their other friends, and they're going to have coffee in the morning. And I'm going to sleep in until probably 10, and then I'll just kind of, throw something on and meet up with Cindy's daughter. Sorry, I was watching Kiyoshi's being weird. I hope you watched the thankfulness challenge video earlier. I will do a Happy Mail video probably tomorrow. I have LJ record me, but I really wanted to do this one because I just want to tell you guys how grateful I am for all of you, and that you watch my videos and the comments, and just thankful for all of it. And I'm starting to feel like I'm in the spirit of something, like, not like in the spirit, like religious wise, but I mean, like, in the spirit of Christmas. Oh God, Day of the Dead, or Day of the Dead. Anyway, brain glitch. Um, or as Ashley says, it's rambling. I call it a brain glitch or a detour because it's a roller coaster, choo choo train, something. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I feel like I'm in the spirit. I actually want to put a Christmas tree up. I haven't for 3 years. I want to put it up. I have been listening to Christmas music. I'm going to start watching Christmas movies early once we finish Harry Potter, which he and I can watch some tomorrow. I've got to make some pies for Thanksgiving, and I fight like it did not feel like even close to Thanksgiving until as of today. And for whatever reason, the twins' birthday put me in the spirit of maybe it was being with my family too. But yeah, I'm getting excited, and we're gonna do the crochet along. We've mentioned it before. We're doing a Christmas blanket, and we're gonna just add to it each day. I am going to do a star Afghan and star-shaped Afghan, and just add a ball every day. I believe Ashley, Angelia, and Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla, Angelia from Crocheting House Mouse, Ashley from Stitching Ain't Easy, I believe that they are doing squares. And I'm happy to say that my wonderful friend Trisha from Trisha's Treasures, I think it's Trisha's Treasures. Why can't I remember that? Anyway, I shared her videos. She is going to join us, and so I think that's awesome. So anyone else joining, let me know. Um, and I was gonna make up a cute little name like we did Crochettober, but I think this is just gonna be Vlogmas, and then I'll do a playlist of everybody that's doing the blanket with us. There'll be a Vlogmas. There'll be, I don't know. I'll make a playlist so you can find them easily. And if you make the Christmas blanket with us, I would love to have pictures of your progress to share. Yes, I really need to finish up my Crochettober blanket and get a picture of it and put y'all's pictures before Christmas, before we start our Christmas blanket. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Maybe I will work on that tomorrow. But I talked to my niece today about, because there's this one person in our family that acts like there was some crazy stuff that went on when we were younger adults, that our kids, there was some fights and stuff that went on. We used to throw down like Jerry Springer. I'll just be honest. And there's one of the grown children now that are of our children that acts like he they just kind of talk about how they just make a big traumatic thing about it. And it, I'm not going to say it's not warranted, but their childhood was nothing compared to what mine and their mother's childhoods were. Okay. I am now trying to make up, because I drug that trauma from my childhood. I drug a lot of that with me into motherhood and being into adulthood, period. I am now trying to make up for a lot of that. I do apologize when I feel like apologies are needed. I am trying to be a better person. I think that's all we can do. And I just told my niece when we were talking about it, she's not the one, but I told her, I said, I just hope that you guys, I said, if you stay angry and upset about how your lives were, about some of the crazy stuff that happened, because we make jokes now about some of the stuff with our parents that as a child it wasn't so funny, but looking back on it, I mean, some of it's still not funny, but we try to kind of laugh it off. And I said, if you guys don't like decide to be like, you know what, it happened, make jokes about it, some of it was kind of funny, or just not necessarily just forget, but move past, be like, you know what, it happened, it did, and da da da, then you will carry that on to your children. And I'm speaking from experience because I carried things on into motherhood, mothering my children, and said and did things in front of my nieces and nephew that I shouldn't have, like, just acted kind of crazy. And I said, so um you should learn from our mistakes. And she was like, yeah, I know. And she was, honestly, I don't see why this person thinks it's that bad. And I was like, well, I don't either, but they do. And I said, they're entitled to their feelings. I said, they need to accept and move on, but they're entitled to their feelings. You can't feel for them. And I said, it took me a long time to, and I still deal with some things. I said, it takes some people longer, and some people deal differently. So me and my niece had a good talk. I was so very thankful that my family was there. And I am looking forward to Thanksgiving. And then after that, what comes next? Well, it's Christmas and the beginning of Vlogmas. And even though I probably can't promise y'all every day, because y'all know I get to feeling bad sometimes, I'm going to do Vlogmas. Now, I'm going to try to make it fun, but how fun it ends up being depends on how I feel. Our Walmart finally got the mainstay sparkly on, y'all. And LJ said he's going to bring me every skein of each color tomorrow so I can see them. Because we've not had it. I've not got to see it in person. I've only seen it. And I don't want to go to Walmart tomorrow. And so he's going to bring me a skein because he loves me. He's going to bring it home, and then he's going to go have his coffee date with his friends. And, oh, and my friend Marilyn made the twins some rainbow dream catchers that are beautiful. I'll try to get some pictures of them and put them in one of my videos. But she got us a game for Christmas, but said she wanted us to open it tonight in case we decide to play it, which we're not playing it tonight. But it's called Hunt a Killer, and I guess it's kind of like Clue. I don't know yet. I got to open it up and look at it. But I guess she has it, and it's a lot of fun. And so I'm excited because I've seen... I know they sponsor some of Bailey Sarian's videos. If you don't know who she is, she does true crime and makeup. And so I'm excited. So I can't wait to let y'all know what I think of that game when we finally do play. I know at Thanksgiving we're going to play Cards Against Humanity. I'm a little afraid of that. Some of those get kind of vicious if you've played. But, oh, and then our Christmas tradition, if any of you have ever played Bean Boozled, we play Bean Boozled every Christmas now, because the first Christmas that Faustine, who is Rihanna's fiance, and LJ had with us, we played Bean Boozled. And so every Christmas since then we have, especially because Faustine hates it, and so it makes it that much more fun. But, so Christmas time will be some games and stuff coming up. That'll be fun. And, I'm going to try to have some Christmas makes, but probably a lot of it will be talking about making Christmas presents. And so, yeah, I think that's it. I am excited for the holidays, and doing that thankfulness challenge, I think, helped boost me into that, because I just want to say, even on my worst day, even when I felt like I didn't have, before my kids came along and stuff, sometimes I didn't feel like I had anybody. I was out on the outs of my parents or whatever. And so, like, I couldn't say, well, I'm thankful for such and such. And I couldn't say, well, I'm thankful I'm still alive. And y'all are just going to think I'm being snotty, but I would be thankful that me still existing was making somebody else mad. So there, if you're in a very dark place right now, and because I'm speaking to you, it's okay to feel that way. Just know that more than likely, you still existing is just upsetting. It's upsetting someone who deserves to be disturbed. Does that make sense? So if you can't find anything else to be thankful for, be thankful that the fact you're alive is making someone else feel uncomfortable. Because sometimes it's true. that your existence is, it makes someone else uncomfortable. And every once in a while I get some joy out of that, knowing that that person isn't happy that I'm still around. I plan on living to a ripe old age. I'm gonna be Betty White. Can y'all believe she's gonna be 100? 100 years old. I want to know everything she did in life. So her and Keith Richards, I want to know what those two did to be just keep on kicking while when everybody else around them are kicking the bucket. I want to know why they're still holding strong. Willie Nelson, I'm telling you, I want advice from those three people: Keith Richards, Betty White, and Willie Nelson. I want their advice on a long life. And Betty White, I mean, I haven't seen her recently, but she was way up in her 90s and still like looked spunky as heck. So I want that kind of life. Do y'all? Like, I still want to be just, I want to be that old lady in the nursing home biting people and fighting them. Like, no, y'all ain't making me do that. That's not happening. So yeah. Okay, this is just kind of a ramble. I just needed to tell y'all how happy I am. I still got a little bit of a runny nose and my ear still hurts, but I don't feel sick. And I'm over the tired part of it. So maybe I'm on the mend. And if I'm not, I'll eventually get to the doctor. But I'm not running a fever. Nothing's really bad wrong. It just, I know it's mostly my allergies. I've got the ringing in my ears and stuff again. So I do know. And we're very dry here. So we could use some positive thoughts and prayers for some moisture. Parts of New Mexico are supposed to get snow tonight and tomorrow, but it will probably miss us. But we could use it, even though I don't like the word snow. I don't like snow. But we need moisture so bad that I'm okay with some snow. Everything is way too dry. I worry about fires when it's this dry, and my allergies are even worse until we get like our first really good snow. So, yeah. Okay, I rambled on enough. Probably didn't make sense. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will be back tomorrow with a Happy Mail video. Oh, and tomorrow's Wednesday, so it'll be Word of the Week Wednesday. So we'll find out what our word from last week means, and I will read the answers that I got, the sentences I got, and we will have a new Word of the Week. So I have to do a Speaking My Truth tomorrow because it's Word of the Week. But yes, and there will be a Happy Mail because it's squishy and I know it's yarn and I can't wait to open it. I've tried. I mean, I haven't opened it yet, so I'm trying to wait for you guys. My postcard, I could read it because it accidentally fell face up to me. And my card accidentally got opened. And I'm really trying to be good about the yarn. So, I know it's yarn, but I'm trying to be good and not open it without y'all. So tomorrow I need to do a Happy Mail video. That's all there is to it. So, now, I'm done. I love y'all. Have a good night. And be thankful. Find something, even if it's just that you can get on somebody's nerves. Be thankful you're still here to get on their nerves. Love y'all. So this is our table that they saved all the tables in the restaurant for us. They still have booths open. But yeah, waiting on everybody who, by the way, everybody's going to be late. Dang it. And there's Captain Obvious right there.